Hello, 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 everyone. Hi. I'm a little bit older, maybe a little bit wiser, but we're not sure. So we're gonna go and take a second try at this, bringing in the sound cue here. Ready? We're gonna bring it up here. Okay. All right. Welcome to another episode of Movies, Media, and More with Old Man Dad. Jeremy. That's right. All right. So here we are again at our wonderful times together, hanging out, talking about movies and DVDs and who's gotten what lately. Well, I've gotten quite a lot, as you can see next to me. This is 3 weeks worth of stuff here. Now, I mean, it might only be 2 weeks. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff, though. This is Dollar Tree, Salvation Army, Goodwill, garage sales, and begging. Actually, I got some from a neighbor today. They actually gave me them, which was very cool of them. So I have to definitely send a shout out. Thank you to that neighbor. And here's what I got to say. I got to say, these are going to be some amazing movies. You're not going to believe what you're seeing here. You're not going to believe your eyes. I feel like I'm making love to a microphone right now. Some pillow talk for you. Now, some people have asked, why am I buying DVDs? Why not buy Blu-rays? I can get more of the DVDs than I can with, paying the same amount of money of Blu-rays. Now, one thing I can say, if I find a Blu-ray of a movie I really want, I'll get it. But there's a lot of movies that don't really benefit from that Blu-ray upgrade as much as other ones. Action movies, oh, definitely great. Sci-fi, definitely great. Now, you look at, comedies, not as much. But what I can say is, as a man who's now in his mid-40s, yes, my mid-40s, I have a pretty big collection going, and I'm going to actually show you the collection towards the end. I have a repository on the great site blue-ray.com where I keep my collection, and I'm going to show you them. But let's go over some of the pickups. We'll start with the Blu-rays because I know that's what everyone's here for, and there is somebody here. So thank you, welcome. I'm not sure who you are, but if you feel free to type in the chat, I'll definitely talk to you. And we're going to start with the Blu-rays I picked up. A lot of these being Dollar Tree. And little hint for those who don't know, Dollar Tree might be getting more DVDs and Blu-rays in very soon. So be checking your Dollar Tree. Hint, hint. All right. I got some stuff here. Tom Selleck voicing North America. It's a lot of stuff. 2-disc set. 7 specials. Talking about different places in North America. Some sexy goats on the back there. Mountain goats. We got Species with, check this out, a cardboard cover over the regular one. All they did was glued it on over the regular cover. So you can see that? That's right. And what does she want to do? She wants to mate. To mate with an unsuspecting man and produce offspring that could destroy mankind. So we'll call it fantasy action horror. Because part of that's definitely fantasy, man. All right. We also got Frank here. This has Maggie Gyllenhaal in it. And a guy who is just a rocker, but he wears this giant helmet. And so no one knows who he is. The band lands their biggest gig. Is the world ready for Frank? Look at him rocking there. I'm sorry, but it looks ridiculous. So therefore, I love it. That's right. All right. John Cusack and Malin Ackerman? I don't know. It says The Number Station. And it's it looks pretty good. Hey, Mom. My mom's watching. How you doing? But this one, I got this. Okay, now this is going to be a little selfish, a little bit prudish. She was great in Watchmen. And part of the great was she was beautiful. She's gorgeous. I forget what her name was in it. Yeah, oh, God. I'm not going to remember it. They have superhero names, but I don't remember her superhero name. But she was gorgeous in it. And John Cusack's in it. I generally like John Cusack stuff. But could be good, could be entertaining. So, again, $1. And then the last one here is actually from a Second and Charles. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo. Does it have both in it? Yeah, has both in it. Unrated version of the Changeup. Now, this is a good thing. And why I say that is you got Jason Bateman and you have Ryan Reynolds. And I love both of them so much. They're both great. And it looks like Olivia Wilde's in this. So, she's right there on the back. Isn't that Olivia Wilde? Let's see if I can get a better shot here. Olivia Wilde? Yes? Yes? I believe so. What do you mean the link doesn't work through Facebook? The one I posted? Well, too bad. No, just kidding. You found me. I'm glad people are joining me here. Because there are a lot of DVDs I've been getting lately for my collection. Again, part of the reason, as I've been stressing to a lot of people, is the demise of streaming or the destruction of media by streaming. I'm not a big fan of what these companies do and how they push their morals on people. Let people watch what people want to watch. And people, if you don't like something, don't watch it. Look away. There's plenty of movies I hate out there. I'm not going to say destroy every copy of it, though. Well, there's some movies I say destroy every copy of, but we'll get into that in another episode. All right. We'll just grab some off the top here. These are some recent pickups. And I'm probably not going to do all of these. I just wanted you guys to see. I mean, this is one stack here. And there's another stack next to it the same height. This is a lot of stuff. It's no duplicates from what I've already had, though. And this is all stuff I actually want to own. This is not stuff I'm buying just to buy. All right. So check this one out. This I think I got for like 50 cents or $1. Almost Famous, the director's edition. It's got 2 discs in it, 2 DVDs. I think this was 50 cents, 2 DVDs in it. And it has the Stillwater CD. So it's the songs by the band that's in the movie, which is pretty cool. So, just for those curious about it. And this is a good movie. If you've never seen Almost Famous, it's a cool movie. There you go. There's the Stillwater CD. Whoever owned this before me may never have listened to it. I don't know. I didn't check that out. But Stillwater. But yeah, that's a pretty good movie. Haven't seen in ages, though, since I originally owned it way back when. So I'm definitely going to be checking that one out at some point. I just remember Jason Lee is in it, and I like him a lot. Say what you will about the guy. Hey, Steve Grimshaw. All right. The coach is on. Another great one here, a great TV series from with a couple of guys from New Zealand, Flight of the Conchords. This I got a Second and Charles. Was a pretty cheap pickup, was $4. But if you bought 3 things that were $4, you got one of them free, or if you bought 3 things that were $1, you got one of them free. So pick that up a Second Charles. I think, I don't know where it is in here. I know there's 2 more pickups though that were $4, but this was one I got at a Salvation Army. That's a little farther than the one close to me. There's one close to me and one a little farther, 20-minute drive. But this was worth it. 50 cents for second season of Boy Meets World. Fun fact, I did not know until I read on the insert in here. There's a little flappy guy in here that told me some stuff right here. And one of the things it says is in the second season, so first season, he's in 6th grade. Second season, he's in high school. That's some advanced movement, man. But what I could say is second season is where the show really took off and found its direction and got going really well. So anybody who's a big fan of Boy Meets World, the later stuff, don't watch the first season. It's a much different show than everything from 2 through the end. And I may have found the last season or second to last season, but I got the second season with Danielle Fisher. Definitely had a crush on her in the younger days. I was probably way too old at the time to have a crush on her that young, but she was attractive. And the show reminded me a lot of Wonder Years, but in like the current day, right? And ironically enough, yes, Ben Savage, Fred Savage's younger brother, is in it. But definitely had that Wonder Years like vibe to it. If you ever seen Boy Meets World, let me know in the comments and let me know what you thought of it. I don't think it's as good as Wonder Years for me personally. I don't have as tight of an attachment because I was older, but still a good show. Sean here, where's Sean? Sean, his brother, Corey, and then Topanga. I don't remember his brother's name. I feel bad. This I got at a garage sale for like $1. I think the guy gave me it for $1. $1 or $2. I don't know. Rent. The Broadway version. I already have the theatrical one they made, but sometimes the Broadway ones of these are a little better. So I figured I'd pick this up. I love me some good Broadway performances, and that's partly why I bought Rent. I bought another one there. Here's the other one. Another one that's kind of a Broadway thing. I don't know if this was on Broadway, but Blast. I remember taking my wife. We weren't married, but I took my wife to see Blast when it was in downtown Detroit one year. God, that was in the early 2000s. So yeah, that was a while ago. So Blast, really cool. Definitely a cool as they say, an explosive musical celebration. I agree. Yeah. All right. Pretty Persuasion. This says the devil wears a gray skirt and her name is Kimberly Joyce. This looks so interesting. They didn't have a lot of good stuff at Salvation Army when I picked this one up, but this has Ron Livingston in it, Evan Rachel Wood, and James Woods, and Selma Blair. A lot of great actors and actresses in this. Basically, though, I mean, it says it's extremely funny, so I'm hoping it looks like it's a comedy, but it talks in here about a young aspiring actress who will stop at nothing to achieve fame. Basically, she basically she accuses her teacher of sexual harassment. Oh, she persuades her friends into accusing their teacher of sexual harassment. So, I don't know. Me Too gone bad. You let me know. If anyone's seen this, let me know, because I mean, this looks definitely like an indie film. It says nominated for Grand Jury Prize, Sundance Film Festival 2005. Pretty Persuasion. Now, going from one Persuasion to another, this is it's not enhanced for 16:9. It's definitely an older disc, the release, because of that. I mean, I think it's 1998 release here from Artisan Films. Basic Instinct. Huh? Right? We all know there's an animal in this film. What animal is it? I'll give you guys a couple seconds to think about it. There's an animal. It makes one appearance. One appearance only. All right. We'll grab a couple more here. All right. The answer to my mystery question is a beaver. A beaver is the answer. Anyone guess? Anyone guess a beaver? Anyone? Hello? No? All right. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to be mad at anybody for not guessing a beaver. Am I coming through okay? Is everybody hearing me okay? Can I get a thumbs up? We'll do a couple more here. Round it out. I own a now. I'm pretty sure this is the third copy of Garden State I own, but it was because it was with The Graduate. Another release, not enhanced for 16:9. these are tough to watch on a TV nowadays because you end up with a border on all four sides, a black border. So your TV is like this, and you're watching something like this. It's killer. Thank you, Mother, for the thumbs up. Perfect. But I've always wanted to see The Graduate. I have never seen The Graduate. 1967 film. Never seen it. All I know is it's got Simon and Garfunkel song, Mrs. Robinson in it. And that's about all I know. And I know the line, Mrs. Robinson, are you coming on to me? Definitely. Definitely coming on to me. Definitely coming on to me. Yeah, definitely. That was my Rain Man impression of Dustin Hoffman. Definitely. Yeah. Having sex. Definitely wants the sex. Oh God, I messed up my mind there. Platoon. This I've never seen either. Charlie Sheen, I'm pretty sure, is in Platoon. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong on this. I could be way off. Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Yeah, and I think this is the first big movie he did. Movies about Vietnam are very interesting to me because I was born right as that all was, kind of going and ending. It's always really interesting to see like what went on there. And this is an Oliver Stone movie, so I'm definitely interested to see it. If you've ever seen Platoon, let me know. Let me know what you thought of it, if it's good. The other one on here is Wind Talkers. Wind Talkers is Nicolas Cage movie. It looks like it's involving World War II, the Battle of Saipan. But it looks interesting as well. It's only in 4:3 full screen. What used to be full screen. Oh, and Garden State. It's an okay movie. Zach Braff wrote and directed it and stars in it. It's not a bad movie. I have to give it another shot sometime. It's just he's so different than his character on Scrubs. I think it took me a little off guard when I first saw it. But that doesn't mean it's a bad movie. That doesn't mean that. Now here's one I picked up. Oh, I had an itch. Strictly because of Disney Plus. Disney Plus. I bought the no hair on my ass version of Splash. The hairless ass version of Splash. That's right. Now, this is a good movie. This is a great comedy. Romantic comedy, I guess you could say. But you got Eugene Levy, you got John Candy in it, you got Daryl Hannah, and you got Tom Hanks. That's a pretty great cast. Oh, Dad's watching too. Welcome, Father. This is a great movie. This is the movie that introduced me to Daryl Hannah. I had never seen her in anything before this. I don't know if she was in anything before this, but this was a 20th anniversary one. Had to buy this off of eBay because, again, now Disney owns this movie. I mean, they may have always owned it. I'm not sure, but now that they decided, to modify the movie, is any future release of it going to be modified as well, or would they put it out, with the hairless ass, or would they have it so you can select your angle? You want hair on her ass, or you want her shaved? On the ass, I'm talking. But yeah, it's nice to have in my collection. I'd never owned Splash in my collection to this day. Now I do. And that's a great pickup. That's a great pickup. Another good Tom Hanks movie too. Back when he played characters that weren't based on real people. I got this for 50 cents at Salvation Army. Bad Boys. Never seen any of the Bad Boys movies. I did find out when I was buying this that on the back here it says a Michael Bay commentary, which means explosions are going to be the main characters in the movie. But it's also going to have some good action in it. He does good action. I gotta say that. Usually his writing of the characters is pretty crappy, but big fans. A lot of people are big fans of the Bad Boys franchise. This is the first one. Might as well give it a shot. See if it's any good. Bad Boys. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Yeah. Now this one I haven't thought of, but never seen this. Never knew it existed. But Kevin Costner in Swing Vote. A nobody becomes the voice of everybody. He's basically like the last person to vote in this election, and he's going to determine the winner, something like that. So in light of it being the current year, a big election year, remember, get out and vote. This could be an interesting movie. I hope it is. I like Kevin Costner. I love Field of Dreams. I liked Robin Hood he was in. I like The Postman. I like a lot of things he does. So hopefully that one's good too. It's got a big cast if you see here at the bottom. I mean, look at that cast at the bottom there. You got Kelsey Grammer. You got Dennis Hopper, Nathan Lane, George Lopez, Stanley Tucci. All right, we'll end here on the Royal Tenenbaums because this video is already at 20 minutes. The Royal Tenenbaums. I've never seen this, but this was the Criterion version. Somebody had this. I think I got this at somebody's house. This might have been a garage sale pickup. I'll just say this is either a garage sale pickup or, yeah, let's go garage sale. Anyway, another Criterion. Criterions are really nice releases. I had on a previous video I'd shown I picked up the Life Aquatic of Criterion, and now I have this one too. And these two disc sets, I mean, they're crazy how much Criterion puts in. Look at all those extras. They put a ton of extras in their stuff. And it's a commentary by Wes Anderson on it. And just fixing the slip here, or not the slip, but the art. So it's in there good. But yeah, one thing I didn't know about this, Bill Murray's in it. If you look, this guy all the way over here, that's Bill Murray. Look at that. With a crazy beard. I mean, a crazy beard. Yeah, a lot of good cast there. A lot of good cast members. Great actors, great actresses, both. So that's some of the pickups. I'll probably be doing other videos during the weekend here, or maybe I'll do one tonight to have it post up on Sunday or something. I also making my 44, as I am 44. I'm making this my big year of showing off other stuff. I'm going to show the arcade in my basement. I'm going to show my Blu-ray collection I have in my living room because I do have a pretty big Blu-ray collection. And to show you, I'm going to switch over here to this other view. Boom. This is the numbers for my DVDs and Blu-rays that I have. I have 443 Blu-rays, 910 DVDs. And if you look here, you can see when I bought the most stuff. You have 1998. You start seeing a lot of these 80s movies here, and then a lot in the 90s up through the 2000s. And you actually see it start dropping off because movies start becoming crap. But you go down here, you can see, what do I like the most? Comedies. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. This will be easier to see. Comedy is my big one. Action, adventure. Not a big dark humor guy, but then again, there aren't a lot of big dark humor movies. Comic book, it's a growing segment. I still have 100 films that are considered comic book films, and I believe things can overlap here. So some of these will some of these movies will be in more than one category. And you can see a lot of United States, a lot of English. Second one, Japanese, of course, my anime. And then United Kingdom, British stuff. Love that British humor and Japanese stuff. And then if you go down here, you can see even things like movies that are theatrical versus TV movies versus TV series. I mean, they break it all down very well on the site. So it's a great place to store your collection. You can see my most frequent cast members, Frank Welker. Who's he? Well, he actually does a lot of voice acting. That's why you see him listed here. Gummy Bears, a lot of Disney stuff, especially. But a lot of it's voice acting. So, but you can also see Tom Hanks up in here, Jonah Hill, Seth Green, Elizabeth Banks, some recent people, Justin Long. I love that actor. So a lot of recent actors, but then also a lot of older actors and directors. A lot of Steven Spielberg. I have Alfred Hitchcock stuff. Quentin Tarantino. You're not going to have a ton he directed because he doesn't direct that much stuff. Christopher Nolan. But it's nice to have a way to see all your stuff in different ways. Pretty cool site. Allows me to look at stuff in a lot of different ways. And there you go. You can see how much stuff I actually own. And it gives you an idea of what I'm trying to build up here. It's almost like I'm basically building my own digital streaming service, but I'm streaming it from a hard drive in my living room. And I do own all these. I keep them, but I'm streaming them from there onto Amazon TV Fire Sticks around my house. Why? Because that's what I want to do with my stuff, and that's how I want to watch it. I don't want to depend on streaming services like Peacock and CBS and Disney Plus and Netflix and Hulu and way too many. And once they all start asking for money, be ready. Your bills are going to go up, or you're going to have to pick and choose, because there's going to be like something like 30 or 40 of these services. I wouldn't be surprised if there's already at least 20 or 25 of them out there. Don't want to go on a rant about it, though. We're already at 26 minutes. But hey, thanks for everyone that joined my birthday special here. Definitely, like and subscribe. Give a thumbs up on the video. It'll repost later as a one that's after it reviews it, and it goes and just encodes it. But definitely likes and subscribes help the channel. Not trying to make a ton of money off it. Not trying to make any money off of it, but I like when it gets more visibility, because I like to read people's comments. I am going to be doing a digital copy giveaway when I post my next video. So at the end of my next video, or maybe even somewhere during the video, I'll be announcing the winner. So definitely check that next video out. I'll be going over more of the pile here. But thank you guys as always. It's been fun. I enjoy these things immensely, almost as much as I enjoy getting these, building up my collection and watching my collection. So thank you again. See ya soon. Goodbye. Ba, 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 ba. Should I have a fade out music? Let's do fade out music.